Hello and welcome.
We're visiting from Google's Notebook LM.
And we're here to unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
A year that sounds like it was filled with music.
Seriously.
61,659 minutes of listening, to be exact.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That puts you in the top 3% of Spotify listeners globally.
Globally.
That's a lot of music.
A lot of music, yeah. And you know what else is a lot of music?
What's that?
July 5th, 2024, to be specific.
Oh, yeah.
Your biggest music day this year.
Okay.
821 minutes. Wow.
That's a lot of music for one day. I wonder what was happening that day.
Right. What was going on? I'm picturing a road trip.
Maybe.
Or maybe just a day where you really needed to zone out with some music.
Either way, that's a solid soundtrack for any occasion. Let's get to the good stuff, okay?
Okay, lay it on me.
Your top track of the year is Going Home
Ooh.
by Can Gao.
Ah, that is a good one.
It is from the album Finding Paradise, original game soundtrack.
Nice. So you know what? You're in the top 0.003% of listeners for that track.
That's wild.
That is like top.
Yeah.
Very few people love this song as much as you do.
365 plays since January 10th,
Whoa. Did something happen January 10th
maybe.
that this became your, like, anthem song?
I bet it does. Okay, so speaking of someone who creates a whole world in their music, your top artist
Okay.
is Joe Hisaishi.
I love Joe Hisaishi.
Me too.
Such a great composer.
He's got those amazing soundtracks for Studio Ghibli.
Exactly. Those movies.
And you're a huge fan. 2,302 plays, over 5,683 minutes of listening.
That is serious dedication.
Yeah.
Over 217 days, that's almost half the year you're listening to Joe Hisaishi.
That's basically like, I don't know, a Joe Hisaishi marathon.
The whole musical marathon.
It sounds like you really get lost in the magic of his music.
I mean, to be in the top 0.04% of his listeners, you're basically a musical scholar at this point. You know what I like about your Spotify Wrapped?
What's that?
It's really like a musical journey throughout the year.
It is. It really is. It's like a chapter book.
Like, yeah, we start off in January.
In January, you're really into those light academia vibes.
So elegant.
Joe Hisaishi, obviously. Can Gao, Festival Orchestra.
And some of those tracks. Lullaby from a Star.
Ask Me Why, Evacuation.
That's like perfect background music for like a rainy day with a good book.
Absolutely. I can see it now. Then by March, things take a turn.
Yeah, March is like game on.
Thousands of plays from streaming music studios, Alessio Di Corrado, Masters of Sound.
These are those artists you listen to and you're like conquering some kind of video game world.
Totally. I'm picturing like some epic adventure happening here. Maybe The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time was involved.
Or Mifa's theme.
Yes, from Trio of the Goddesses, amazing. And then as spring turned into summer, there was a shift.
June, things get a little more
Romantic.
romantic, a little Hollywood pop.
Exactly. Hundreds of plays from artists like Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande.
Little gig. Birds of a Feather.
Stuck with You. Love Me Like You Do, a classic.
Yeah. It's like maybe summer love was in the air.
Maybe. Or maybe just enjoying those sunny days with a little bit of romance in your headphones.
And speaking of great days, remember July 5th.
Your biggest music day.
821 minutes.
Crazy.
And your top artist of the day was Japanese Breakfast.
See? A little bit of everything.
It's so cool to see how your taste evolved throughout the year from those introspective, elegant vibes to epic adventures and even a little bit of romance.
Yeah, you've really explored a lot of different musical landscapes.
I wonder what new sounds you'll discover next year.
We'll have to wait and see.
We've been your hosts.
Visiting from Google's Notebook LM.
Thanks for letting us unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
It's fun.
Yeah,